Hello, my name is Anindita and I'm going to talk about augmented reality in architecture. I want to explore AR through the use of digital visual elements via technology in order to enhance my experience in architecture. One of its most important features is that AR uses the existing real world environment and puts virtual information on top of it to enhance the experience. So, my first case study is augmented reality and virtual reality tech from movies. It takes a look at some of the popular augmented reality and virtual reality tech from movies and review what is cinematic fantasy or near-term reality. It produces an enhanced version of reality created using technology to add digital information on an image of something which is used for smartphones and tablets. The most commonly used movie reference to portray how we will use AR to interact with virtual objects is Iron Man. Here, Tony Stark um, starts up with JARVIS and can grab and turn virtual objects out of the air using only by his hands. Google and Samsung and other companies are trying to make augmented reality with contact lenses as a reality in real life. So the interactions with virtual objects, HoloLenses technology uses gestures within your field of view to point and click within a virtual interface. My second case study shows how AR and VR is being used to combat environmental issues. Moreover, AR and VR in particular has the potential to contribute to sustainability both directly by making certain processes sustainable and indirectly by enhancing people to adopt more sustainable lifestyles. It shows three examples of organizations using the power of AR and VR to drive awareness of environmental issues. First one is Into the Wild, which uses Lenovo Fab 2 Pro headphones, was the world's first Tango-enabled smartphones. Second one is Times Amazon Rainforest, which uses the existing Times mobile app, which is available on iOS and Android to showcase the impact of deforestation by using augmented reality. And the last and third one is how the world's most polluted air compares with your city. Here, AR mobile experience to help readers visualize the microscopic pollution particles as virtual particles in the air. The program paints a stark picture of how people have impacted the climate and the environment and was designed to provoke change in the habits of future generations. My third case study is augmented reality trends in 2021. The future is here, which shows that augmented reality is now being applied in many business areas, industries, and in combination with other innovative technologies. Some of them are mobile AR, Apple AR Kit 4, Google AR 4 in shopping and retail, for navigation, artificial intelligence, remote assistance and virtual manuals, events, and remote education. Giving consumers a virtual option to shop has been an important trend for retail industry players such as American Apparel, Uniqlo, Lacoste, Kohl's, and Sephora. Others have made virtual fitting rooms a reality for their customers. This allows customers to gain a try before you buy experience from home. Over the last 50 years, augmented reality technology has reshaped the way we consume content in the real world. Augmented reality was first achieved to some extent by a cinematographer called Martin Halig in 1957. Then in 1968, Ivan Sutherland, the American computer scientist and early internet influencer, invented the head-mounted display as a kind of window into a virtual world. Consumers are using augmented reality in recent years without really even knowing it. Popular Snapchat filters like flower crown or dog face use AR to create altered photos. Augmented reality will continue to be applied in our everyday lives to better our digital experiences in our physical world. That comes up with my thesis question and investigation. So, how to work with augmented reality by creating an experience through a video or animated movie or an object in a space to address consciousness about built forms in architecture. My aim is to explore and learn new tools which would be helpful in architecture and in my future as well. The tools I have selected to use are Adobe Aero SketchUp and Adobe Dimension. In my process and exploration, I have used SketchUp and Adobe Dimension for modeling and then used Adobe Aero, which helped me to build scenes that would dominate space, providing the user an opportunity to look and move through the designs. Using the arrow in my iPad, I was able to control the camera, so there is no need for 3D controls or gizmos because it is a lot more intuitive. It is a problem that is already solved. All the interaction I was doing it is basically to scale, move, and rotate the object in arrow. I learned how to create 3D model in the app, capture a video for sharing in social platforms, and send a link that lets anyone view it in augmented reality in iOS. Adobe Arrow also gives a chance to export and share a real file containing all the interactive behaviors. Here are two examples that I have done. Basically, I choose the spinning animation to experiment it. So most intuitive way to build, view, and share immersive AR experience and to provide a platform for work with rich narratives that will be both passive and interactive was one of the reasons or one of the gain from this project. So Adobe Arrow helps to explore and transform the design in architecture and develop an understanding with the site context. You can see your model on the actual site in relation to its surroundings. Though my site was not here, but I experimented um, this model outside my apartment, and which gives me a really clear idea of building relationship with the surroundings. So AR is not only very useful for the designers, but also for the clients to experience the design very closely and to look around it in real space to see what it feels like in space. Moreover, it is a direct conversation and it is a certainty that augmented reality provides opportunities to enhance user experiences beyond measure. Therefore, the future will belong to AR when it improves task efficiency or the quality of the output of an experience for the user. Here is a small video that I made. Thank you so much. That is all from